What's up, YT? All right, so first and foremost, I wanted to give a shout out to the creator of the image that you all are looking at. It was created, I got it from Reddit. It was not my original. This is from a guy named Just Another Guy from Reddit. Shout out to him. Yeah, as you see, Norn Rad, man, the GOAT himself. Let me tell you something about this game, man. I was beginning to lose my love for gaming. I really was. I was trying out a bunch of new games and bunch of role playing games, and it just wasn't hitting it for me. But then Marvel Rivals came out, and I'm gonna tell you something. I haven't had this much fun gaming since probably MW3 Black Ops 2 days. But this game is crazy fun, man. It introduces two elements that I love, which is that shooter mode, but also that team based game where you have to actually put thought into what you're doing to get the dub. But anyways, enough of that. As you see in the image above, you got the GOAT himself, Norman Rad. By far my favorite Marvel character. I just hate that he's not in a game right now. So part of the reason why I'm making this video is to make a push because I hate the fact that these games they come out and I have to wait for my favorite character to be in it. I hate it. I hate it. So I'm pushing for it. If y'all can hear me, if any of the devs can hear me of Marvel Rivals, please make this happen. I don't want to wait a year, 2 years, 3 years down the road to see Silver Surfer in a video game done correctly. Please, the movies aren't doing it for me. They're making him a female, all kinds of stuff. Like, so please, please, please give us Norman Rad, the one and only Silver Surfer. Like Denzel said himself in the movie. Jack Kirby Silver Surfer is the only real Silver Surfer. And it is what it is. So yeah, if you take a look at the image, this guy he put, and his name is literally Just Another Guy, Geye, Just Another Guy from Reddit. A big shout out to you, man, putting this together. I really enjoyed some of the ideas he came up with because some of it is very, very creative. Some of them I don't agree with. As far as him being a strategist, I would love for him to be a strategist. I could see him being tank, DP, and everything, but I think strategist is what um, his character, being a pacifist, will be more so aligned with his character from the comic. So I think making him a strategist is a good idea. Um, to be per- to be quite honest with you, I can see him being a DP or a tank, but I prefer him be a strategist, to be honest with you. I like healing my teammates. I like healing myself and then get right back in action. Shit. I like dictating who lives and who dies. Because if we playing convoy and you freaking 1v2 and Wolverine and freaking Black Panther in the corner, how I'm supposed to heal you? So you on your own. You just gonna die and hopefully it teaches you a lesson to stick with the convoy, stick with your teammates. So you venture off, do your own thing, end up dying 15 times, that's on you. But anyways, I enjoy being a healer. I'm not lie. I know it's not the popular thing to say. I enjoy being a healer. It's kind of like being the center in 2K. You get to dictate the game and the flow of everything's going. Yeah, it has its downsides. Like the other team, DPs, stay coming for you. The moment you get isolated from your team, they coming for you. Fourth, you see Hulk, Wolverine, freaking Iron Fist rushing at you, trying to get you out of the game, trying to get you off the map. Telling you, man, it's having that and having to keep your team healed up and ready for the fight and on the front line. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I love it even more if they put my boy Norman Rad, the cosmic messiah himself, in this game. I'm telling you right now, I will buy each and every skin of his that they put out. I don't even care if I like it or not. I'm just gonna buy it so they know, hey, that's my guy. Can't say enough about him, bro. He's been my favorite character since I don't know how long, for years and years and years and years and decades. And he's an easy concept, but and a cool concept at the same time. Like it's simple but yet satisfying. Like all it is some naked dude on a fucking surfboard painted silver. Easy enough, right? But it's simplicity in it and it's elegance in it and it's like badass. Like his moves make him badass, which is why I like the character. And I love his backstory too. His backstory is super dope. Sacrificed his life, his freedom to save his planet, even though his planet ended up getting destroyed in the long run. Anyways, mind gets wiped. He goes on this freaking tirade for Galactus destroying planets, what has, living organisms and developed life on them, and he just destroying them, bringing Galactus to the dinner table and feasting on their planets freaking awesome, man. Then he finally snaps out of it, talking to Alicia Masters, and boom, you know what I mean? Like, I'm no longer your slave, no longer your servant. And now he just traveled the space ways, doing his own thing, man, being his own man. It's lonely on the top. But yeah, that's just his character, man. But let's get into some of these abilities that he could possibly have. To be honest with you, I like them all that this guy came up with, but I'm pretty sure the developers gonna have a tough time trying to incorporate his skill set and his abilities into this game. Like a lot of people mentioned about his phasing ability, love it, love it. But how can they implement that into the game? I'll be really, really surprised if they do. Another thing is, if and when they do release this character or put him in the game, I hope they keep him with his surfboard because some games he's just walking around without his board. Like you've never seen Surfer without his board. Like it's a part of him. So hopefully they keep him on his board. Hopefully they keep him in the air because you know that's what he does. He's not the walking surfer. He's a silver surfer. Like he's not walking. But he also, I know people don't like flying characters in Marvel Rivals. It can be annoying. I swear I hate Iron Man, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. But I love the fact that you have that diversity in the game, or that different style of play that you got to adapt to, and you wonder who's shooting you in the back while you trying to stay on the convoys. Freaking Iron Man, freaking flying in the sky, shooting down on you. But anyways, I digress. Hopefully they keep Surfer on this board like he should be. And having a flying strategist in the game would be awesome. I know Ultron is down the road, but Ultron is cool. But I want my boy Surf, bro. I'm sorry. I want my boy Surf in the game as a strategist so I can fly around, dictate the game, heal my teammates, my Thors, my Groots, you know what I mean? The Hulks on the front line. I want that. And I want to fly around on that cool ass board, bro, and just wreak havoc on the freaking battlefield. That's what I want to do. But anyways, again, let's get back into this freaking skill set, man. All right, I think one of his abilities can be like a cosmic beam, kind of similar to Iron Man. You have the beam coming out of his chest. I think that's really dope. It would definitely have to be on a cooldown though. But what would set him different from Iron Man's? I believe they should have it do more damage over time. Like the longer the beam is on you or hitting you, the more damage that it deals. I think that'd be dope, but give it a very high, maybe 10, 15-second cooldown on it. The moment you let go of the button when the moment you let go of the button, you can't activate it for a certain amount of time, whether 10 to 15 seconds, however way, whichever way it make it the most balanced. But yeah, I think that should be one of his abilities. He can have another ability where he just shoots out the beam where it heals his teammates and then damage the other team. That'd be cool. Far as his team ups, I think he should definitely have a team up with Mantis. And this is not my idea. I got this off a guy from Reddit as well. But when I seen it and I read it, I was like, oh shoot, that is actually a dope idea. But his idea was to have a team up with Mantis, have Mantis sitting on the front of the board, and while she's on the board, it gives her a boost to her healing ability and her defense, and then it boosts Surfer's health, his HP. So he get a boost on his HP. She gets a boost as far as mobility wise, and she can dish out more health to the team and damage to the opposite team. Really, really dope concept. Really, really dope concept. I was like, oh my god, that's a great. That's like the best team up ever. Now you got two healers on the front line, on the back line, really, healing their teammates, double the health. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. And then the fact that she's in the air with him puts her at a distance from the other team. Great idea. Freaking phenomenal. I would love to see how that play out in comp. But yeah, far as his ultimate ability, I'm gonna say that for last. I think I got a really good idea for the ultimate. But far as the a passive ability, his passive ability should just be him flying on the board at a slightly faster rate than normal. Like just give him, or just do like they did Invisible Woman. Like whenever you're not doing anything, she goes invisible. For Surf, if you're not attacking anybody or you're not using any of your abilities, then you got a slightly faster rate of speed. You know what I mean? It's a surfer, man. He can't be slow on the board, man. It's gonna be a huge hitbox. Like, he's gonna be a huge target. I mean, I know he's in the sky most of the time, but he's gonna be a huge target. So At least give him a passive ability where if he's not doing anything, he's moving at a fast rate of speed. Not too fast like Luna, but like fast enough that it makes sense and that is, it's competitive and true to the character as much as possible. But I think that'd be a really dope passive. For his ultimate though, I think this would be really, really dope if they can implement it. Like, I think he should be on his board, right? And with two hands, he shoots down the middle of the map or wherever you decide, and he opens up a black hole. Now, the closer the enemy is to the black hole, to the center of the black hole, the faster they get pulled down, the faster their health is drained. Now, if you're on the edge of the black hole, then it's not. You still have time to get out of it, but it's draining your health a little bit slower than if you was in the center of it. But you still have time to jump out of it. And the way they can balance it is Surfer has to hold. You gotta hold one of the buttons or tap one of the buttons to keep it open for the extended amount of time. Let's say it's open for 8 seconds. For the full 8 seconds, if you're controlling the character, you have to hold down the button or tap the button to keep it open, keep the black hole open. So that makes you a standing target to get hit by the other team, just to keep it balanced. So picture this: you're flying that Surfer, you click your ultimate, you aim down at the ground, you open up a black hole, boom. Everybody that's in the middle gets sucked in almost immediately. If you're not on the outskirts, you probably are already dead. But if you're on the outskirts of it and you look it in and you see the Surfer just shooting down, standing still, you can just easily target him and shoot him down. Boom, he out of there. Especially if you're a Hawkeye main or something like that. I think that'd be a cool way to balance it. Whatever they decide to do, I think they're gonna knock it out of the park like they've been doing. Like I said, this is one of the best games that I've played in an extremely long time. It's very, very enjoyable. The characters are amazing. The character concepts are amazing. The artwork is amazing. The game in itself is just a great game to play, man. I feel like everybody should at least try it. But yeah, that's my Silver Surfer pitch, man. Like I said, I'm making more of these videos because I'm trying to put it out there that I really want this character in the game. I'm sick of waiting for my favorite character to be put in games. It shouldn't take forever. Like, I understand putting the well-known characters in the game. I understand that get the name out there. Their Spider-Mans, your Wolverines, you know what I mean, your Iron Mans, your Hulks. I get it. It's gonna draw in the crowd, and I even appreciate them putting in lesser known characters like Luna, like freaking Mantis, like a lot of these lesser known, the freaking Shark, Jeff the Shark. Like I love that. Introduce us to some brand new characters, but I still want the cosmic characters in there. I want my boy Norrin Radd in this game, the only Silver Surfer. Don't let nobody tell you different, man.